Good afternoon, everybody. Uneducated Economist here. Thought I'd talk about silver today. I picked up a 10-ounce bar. Premiums are really high on these things, but, either you got to pay it or you just don't stack. And so I paid, it was about a $5 premium or so to get this one in hand today instead of waiting for shipping or anything like that. I went down to the local coin dealer and bought it. I don't like paying much more than like 50 cents, $1 over spot, but over the last year or so, those kind of premiums are pretty much out the window. You don't see them like that any longer. So, really miss out on taking advantage of those really low premiums when we could have, back especially when it was like at $17 an ounce. But still, I paid about a little over $300, $310 for this 10-ounce bar, which puts it at $31, about a $5 premium. But, it's in hand now, and I won't think much about it. When it comes up to $50 an ounce, $100 an ounce, are you really going to care if you pay $28 or $31 an ounce for it? It just isn't going to matter at that point. But I had a guy email me yesterday, and it was a really good email too, talking about some other investments, some other secure investments. But really the initial question was just like, he says, I don't get it. Like, I don't get the whole silver thing. I mean, he sees a lot of people who are interested in it, and he's looked at it, but it just doesn't do it for him. Like, he just doesn't understand why people would want to buy silver when it's just like a dumb asset. It sits there, it doesn't have an interest rate, it doesn't do anything. You just anticipate that you're going to sell it, for more profit to somebody else down the road. Which is really true. I mean, that is the whole idea behind silver if you're buying it as an investment. There is no real investment there. I mean, to me, when I think of investment, I think of things that are going to pay you. A dividend-paying stock, rental properties, treasury bonds, stuff like that. These are things, although treasury bonds barely pay you anything, but these are things that are investments, right? They are guaranteed to pay you a return. Now, I mean, hopefully, like, the rental income can go south on you or something like that, where you have issues with renters not paying or something like that. But for the most part, I mean, the idea that you get a rental property or you purchase a rental property, the tenants are going to pay the rent. That's the idea behind it. But with silver, it doesn't do anything like that. So to me, buying silver is not an investment. I don't buy it as an investment. I buy it as a savings. And I buy it as a savings in the idea that it's outside of somebody else's possession. I don't have to have a third-party risk. I don't have to have it in a bank. I don't have to worry about cashing out. I don't have to worry about anybody or anything else. It's mine, my possession, in a box. Nobody else knows about it or touches it. Right? So these are the reasons why I feel that it's like my insurance policy, not necessarily like something that I'm anticipating that I'm going to be able to sell for a profit. Now, if silver was to go to $50 an ounce, I might sell some. I mean, that's a really high move or high price from where I had originally purchased. So yeah, I might take some profits at that point. But I'm never going to sell my stash completely. It's my insurance policy. It's what I use to sleep at night. Everything else can go bad. But the silver's still silver no matter what. It will never change. You can buy a stock that will go bad. You can buy treasuries that will go bad. You can buy anything out there that is a third-party risk. All that stuff is just that. It's third party. You are anticipating that somebody else is going to be there. But not with silver. It's the only thing out there that you can do this with. Silver and gold. And I mean, you can do it with ammo and stuff like that, or guns. I mean, but these things, you're limited. Like, you're limited on who it is that you're going to be able to transact with later. Even like stuff like platinum or palladium. These things are very limited on who you are going to be able to find a buyer for. Now, if you already have your seller, like a buyer and seller kind of network kind of built, then yeah, it's just the same thing. I mean, palladium, platinum, silver, gold, whatever, it doesn't matter. Copper, if you have that network built. To me, silver, the network is there. You just have to see it. You have to understand where it's at. I mean, there is plenty of online dealers. There are plenty. Almost every single town has a coin dealer in it, or there's a coin dealer just not too far away. And almost all of them buy silver. They almost all buy and sell silver. So the idea that you couldn't find somebody to buy your silver, that's like, to me, like, that's not even a problem. Like, not even a problem. But finding somebody to buy palladium or platinum, especially if you have like an ounce of it, I mean, that might be a little more difficult. Not everybody out there is willing to do that, but almost everybody's willing to buy a little chunk of silver. So that's the reason why I like silver over all the rest of the metals out there. But really, like I said, it's ultimately my insurance policy. Now, I've told this story many times, and if you have watched my channel, this is all stuff that's not new to you. You know, this is stuff that you've heard me say before. But you know, since people have asked me about it, I just figured I'd tell you guys again, since we have a lot of new subscribers to the channel. Now, one of the best times that I've ever used silver as an insurance was the time that my car had finally broken down. Like, I could not, it was done, and I was on foot, and I needed a vehicle bad. I was way out in the country, and if I didn't have wheels, I was like gonna be in trouble, like job, all that. So I called up my buddy, and I was just like, dude, you trade me that Tahoe for silver? And he was like, yeah, you bet. So we worked out the deal. I said, can you bring it over? He says, be open in just a minute. And he ran up there, and I pulled a handful of tubes of silver out. We counted it out. He signed over a title. And I went, oh, right on. I mean, right on. I had wheels again. And I was off and running. And I thought, man, I will never, ever sell my silver. It will always be my insurance policy. And the bigger that, and I invest in other things. I don't buy just silver. Today I bought some silver. Today I also bought a little bit of Bitcoin and a little bit of stocks. But this is going into the box, and I'll probably never see it again. Well, you know, I might pull it out and look at it every once in a while. But hopefully I will never see it again. And those people who are anticipating that it's going to go up to $200, $300, $500 an ounce, $1,000 an ounce, I wouldn't be so wishful of that event. Because what's going to be like is you're probably going to see some really, really bad economic times out there. And I don't think most people are prepared for that. I don't think so. I mean, they're not even prepared mentally. They sure is not going to be prepared financially, physically, or any other way. So I really hope that my silver really just kind of does what it's doing right now. And it just kind of lingers around down at a reasonable price that I can pick it up on a regular basis for. That's what I'm hoping for silver. All right, so I'm also going to leave right after this a little short clip of me actually purchasing this. So, you know, check out Classic Coin's, you know, little shot of me going into Classic Coin. And if you happen to be in the area, give Scott a shout and see if he has any silver for sale. All right, Uneducated Economist, you guys let me know. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Here we are at Classic Coin, where I am going to go in and pick up some silver. How's it going today?
Good.
Yeah? Been busy?
Been trying to get my tax stuff to the tax man.
Oh, yeah. We're recording.
I wasn't aware of that. I am now.
Sorry, Scott.
Let me turn off my
So, have you had a lot of people coming in buying silver lately?
Yeah.
Yeah? Like, what's your biggest customer? What's like your biggest story right now?
Routinely $9,500.
Routinely $9,500?
Yeah.
Wow. That's how much people are coming in buying at once?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Oh my gosh, that's incredible.
I mean, if you give me a sec, I will give you an astronomical number. With my thus far in April,
Just April.
I've deposited $58,000 in my account.
58,000. Wow. Now I'm sure to somebody in the middle of the city, that's probably like a not too big of a deal. But for here in Astoria, that's quite a bit of silver to be moving around.
Yeah.
Inside of just what is it? We're not even 3 weeks into this month, so that's incredible, Scott. Right on.
Yeah.
So it's pretty
So
cool.
what I got in is a 10-ounce Sunshine Mint bar. It's normally they all come in a sealed plastic. Now sometimes they've been opened, sometimes they've been taped shut, sometimes they just are not. Or they're not. Sunshine Mint. What I like about them is on the back they've got this anti-counterfeit mark. Okay, just a minute. Let me get my Johnny Decoder ring. Is what I call it.
The Johnny Decoder.
Little piece of plastic that you put on there properly. It will say valid.
There it is. Can you see it? Yeah, you can kind of see. There's a little bit of a reflection going on there, but yeah, you can certainly see it. That makes this really cool pieces, because a lot of people are worried about whether or not you have counterfeit silver or not.
Yeah.
With one of these, then you know that it's not counterfeit and that it comes from the Sunshine Mint. Because the idea that duplicating that little engraving there is like pretty much impossible, right? If you don't have their equipment. So. Right on. How much is silver going for today? How much are we doing this one for? Right, because you check it every 10 minutes like we do, right?
$0.90.
Ooh. 31 an ounce. Okay. Well, I'm doing it. I haven't picked up any for a while. So where are we at? 311?
311.
All right, I'll do it.
310.
310. Did I count that out right?
Yep.
Very well. All right, well, another piece for the stack.
Yeah.
So, do you have any more of these left?
Nope.
Nope.
They're already accounted for.
Already accounted for. Well, I'm glad I got mine. Thanks, Scott.
Yep.
All right. So come on down to Cloud Sub Coin to pick up your silver when next time you have some in, right?
Yep. I'm getting some South African Cougarans in on about mid-month.
So I saw you had an ounce of gold there earlier. That's gone already?
Yep.
Dude, that was just not even an hour ago. I was going to talk to you about it, darn it.
Well, thank you very much.
Thanks, Scott.
Yep. You guys have a good day.